Hey guys, so today I'm gonna be filming my wrap up for October, and it's not really going to be a wrap up because I'm not really gonna say all of the books I read because of a video that I saw from Abby, and she's from Little Abby, I think that's how you say her name. Her channel is really great. I love her. I watch her videos all the time. But she made this whole video about how she doesn't like doing TBRs because she doesn't always have like cohesive thoughts on all the books she reads, and for me, this month, that is like especially true. I don't really care about like any of the books I read this month except for like literally 2 of them. So I'm only going to talk about the books that I really loved this month. And if you want to follow all of the books that I'm reading, I am always updating my Goodreads page. So I will link that down below if you want to see what I'm reading all the time. But I will no longer be talking about every single book that I read in a month because like this month I just hated all the books. Almost, I didn't hate them, but they were just like mediocre. I felt very like about them, and I don't have very many thoughts on them, so I'm just not going to talk about them. So here we go into my favorite books of the month. So the first book that I absolutely loved was The Female of the Species by Mindy McGinnis. This book honestly like spoke to my soul. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. Like the way Mindy McGinnis like describes things and described the way that Alex was feeling and everything, just like I felt like she was writing about my life. Like it was crazy. This book is about 3 characters, Alex, PK, and Jack. And Alex it's kind of a revenge story because Alex decides to take revenge and literally kill people who have sexually assaulted people that she knows. So like in the book, this one girl, her like uncle sexually assaulted her cousin or something, and Alex literally takes it upon herself to go and like kill that girl's uncle. And so this happens quite a few times, and it's all about that journey and how like Jack and PK deal with it. And something happens to PK in this book that I'm not going to explain because it's a little spoilery, but this book is phenomenal and everybody needs to read it. It's like feminist empowerment, like yes girl, get it. And this book honestly is like one of my favorite books that I've read this year. Like I said, it like spoke to my soul. I felt like I was reading about my own life. I've never read a book like that before, and the writing was beautiful. It reminded me a lot of my writing style, so that was really cool too. So I just felt like I was on like a spiritual level with this book, and I really want everyone to go and read it. And then the other book that I absolutely love this month was Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This is my first. I have it, but it's covered and like I just don't feel like getting it, so I'm just gonna put a picture of it. But you guys know what that book looks like. Everybody knows what it is. It's Harry Potter. But this is my first time reading through all of the books, and Goblet of Fire is still my favorite because I just love the whole Triwizard Tournament. I just think that's great. And there's dragons in that book, so that's pretty cool. If you know me, you know I love me some dragons. But Order of the Phoenix was so good. It introduced 2 of my favorite characters. I have watched the movie, so I know what happens and everything. And I introduced 2 of my favorite characters, which are Luna Lovegood and Bellatrix Lestrange. They're like my top hero and villain of like all time. I just love them so much. So it was really great to finally read them instead of just seeing them on the screen. And I just love this book so much. Obviously it's Harry Potter. Everybody loves Harry Potter, but I don't know. I love Luna. She's like me. I love her so much. And then Bellatrix is just so fucking crazy, and I love it. She's great. So yeah. And then this other book that I'm going to talk about, I'm currently reading. I'm not even close to being done with it, but I already know that I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 stars. Like, it is wild and I love it so much, and that is The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. And this book is about a little boy whose father takes him to the Cemetery of Forgotten Books, which when you go there, it's like a store kind of thing. When you go there, you're supposed to pick a book and protect it with your life. And the little boy decides that the book he picks is called The Shadow of the Wind, and he reads it and he loves it, and he's like, I want to read more from this author. And then when he looks and does some research, he finds that all of the books by this author are destroyed, have been destroyed, or like nowhere to be found. And he doesn't know why, so he tries to find out, and then he finds out that somebody is burning this author's books and he's trying to stop them, and it's all about his adventure with this book, and it's so good. The writing is phenomenal. It takes place in Barcelona, which is really cool. I've never read a book that takes place there, so I absolutely love this book. I'm almost halfway through, but like literally I'm already recommending this book to everybody because it's so dang good. So yeah, so those are all of the books that I absolutely love this month. I will leave down below my Goodreads page for you guys to check out all of the other books that I read this month if you want to know about them. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd love for you to join the family, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye!